What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Calvince and I'm back with a video. So today, guys, I've taken this opportunity to take you through some of the tutorial things that I've been doing our background or things that I do our camera. So I just thought it wise to just take this opportunity because right now I'm from the workout and I just want to take you through, guys, how you can be able to edit like a thumbnail, a YouTube thumbnail using the professional Photoshop. Anyways, guys, before you start this video, please go ahead and subscribe, like the video, because if you like the video, please guys, like the video. Please like the video. I'll appreciate so much if you give the video a like. I always do this kind of tutorials in my other channel, but then I just thought it better to just post this one here in this main channel. Anyways, guys, let's get straight to this video. So right now I'm using this is my desktop right here. This is my computer. As you can see, man, let me see. As you can see, I think you can see I have a couple of editing softwares here. I have a couple of things here. So we are going to go right ahead to Photoshop. So I'm in the Photoshop right now. So this is Photoshop. That's some of the pictures that I've been posting. that I've been creating as thumbnails. So we're gonna go ahead and click this page here. This face here written PS. That is Photoshop. So click it. That is the very first thing that you must be able to do as a beginner, because I just want to take you guys step by step as a beginner. I don't want to rush, like, I don't want to take you guys so much quick like you're professional. I just want to take this like, I'm teaching beginners who want to know how to edit thumbnails using Photoshop. All right. So after you open the Photoshop, so it will give you an interface just like this, right? It will give you an interface just like this. So the next thing that you need to do not worry about this side. Don't worry about all this side, because that's colors. Go step by step because I'm taking you through as a beginner. So the first thing you're gonna do, you're gonna click File up here, then click New. Now, when you've clicked New, it will bring an interface. Now the interface, we have two interfaces. We have one here and one here. So this one here written custom 1280 by 720. That is the one for thumbnail. And this one here is for 7 by 5, is for pictures, just for normal pictures, frames, normal pictures like a font picture. You know what I mean? So this other side, because when you open your Photoshop for the first time, you will have to set certain things here. So just make sure that the width is 1280, then the height is 720, then this part here must be in pixels, because we have inches, centimeters, millimeters, whatever points. So just make sure it is in pixels, right? Thereafter, you can make this one to be white, RGB color, right? 8-bit, right? So go ahead and click that, then create. Go ahead and create. Just as simple as such. Then it's gonna be creating itself, bringing the white interface as you guys have seen. So the next thing, we're gonna import. We're gonna import the image that we want to make as a thumbnail in this video. Like I said, this is a beginner. So we're gonna import. How do we import? We have two ways of importing. You can click File, then come way close to down here. This place written import, right? And go straight here. You can click the video frames import and blah blah blah. But the easiest way that I want to take you guys as a beginner, the easiest way, just click on your file manager here, down here, right? Then locate where your picture is, where you want to import to Photoshop, right? So my picture, I just posted it in the video files here. So this is a picture, I think. No, is this really this one? I think it is. Let me see. I think it is. No, it's not that one. No. Yeah, it is this one. It is this one. So this is a picture that I want to post. So I just drag it, hold and drag to the Photoshop, right? It will create. Just give it some time, and that's it. So as you can see right here, the picture was taken by phone, but you don't want to have that kind of image. That image is disgusting. You know what I mean? It is disgusting. So as you can see right here, it is having some XXX blah blah blah. So just click enter in your computer. Just click enter in your computer, in personal PC or in laptop. Once you click that, then we want to eliminate this background so that we can remain the image only. So how do you do that? Very much simple. The next thing you have to do is come back to this line here. Sorry, my bad. Let me just have that image, right? So are you seeing this lines here? These lines down here? This lies down there. Those are the tools that you want to use. So if you don't find any tool in this line here which you want to use, just go ahead and click right click the three dots, then say edit taskbar. You want to have all those tools here, all those tools here. There, yeah, all of them. So do not worry if you don't see any tool that you want to use down here. So the next thing that you want to do is click on this tool here. It is called quick selection tool. I always like using quick selection tool because it makes it so easy. Otherwise, others like using pen tool. This one here, I think it is called pen tool. Yes, it's called pen tool. But me, I like using quick selection tool. The next thing, as you guys have seen, once you click the quick selection tool, this one here, then it will bring these three black bars. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. As you guys have seen. Make sure if you want to select the image itself, make sure that the cursor, or rather you click on the plus, this one with the plus, right? Because if you click this one with the minus, then if you try to select this image, then you, after doing everything, this image shall have gone and you will only remain with the background which you didn't want. So make sure that you click on the one which is having the plus sign, right? So let us go ahead and eliminate the background. So I've clicked that one here. So we can go ahead and zoom the image to make our selection so fast. So how do we do that? Just Control and plus in your computer. Control and plus in your computer, you know what I mean? Control and plus in your computer. So this is the image here. Let us zoom it. Let us zoom it down a little bit. I think that's nice. That's nice. So here we go. Start selecting. You can start selecting from any place you like. From any place you like, right? And it doesn't have to be perfect because human being is prone to error, you know. So it doesn't have to be perfect. You understand what I'm saying? Right? So just select. Try as much as possible to select those that which you can, because let me just say Control Z gives you back the whatever. Control Z, right? So I just want to make it a little bit, this face here, I want to make it go backwards a little bit. Just, it is too much of inside, you know. So just make it, I don't want it to go like that. Yeah, I think that is cool, though it is a little bit inside, a little bit, but I think we've tried as much as possible to select that which we can select. Like I said, it doesn't need to be perfect, you know. It doesn't need to be perfect. So we're gonna remove this place here, you know. This place here, we want to eliminate it, because if we leave it here, it's gonna be messing up with our image, right? But first of all, let us make this one perfect. Click the minus one and just put it like this. You understand what I'm saying, right? Then this one here as well, just select it like that. Control Z just to bring back the whatever. I think that is pretty cool. Yeah, that is pretty cool. Like I said, you don't need to struggle so much. You don't need to make it perfect, you know what I mean? Alright, so this one here, no. We're gonna select this one here, minus one, and make it eliminate this one here, this side here, right? So we can zoom back to the original size and see. So once it is selected like this, next thing that you want to do is right click inside the image, right click, then say layer via copy. Click that layer via copy. Then you realize that all these things we've been doing, they're making themselves at the layer part, this side here, the right part of the Photoshop, you know what I mean? So what we're gonna do to eliminate this background here, where's the cursor? This background here, let us go back. We're going back to this one, this tool here. Let us click that tool. So we want to eliminate this background, this wall and whatever. come back here, then this is the original image. This layer here is the original image. So what we're gonna do, are you seeing this thing with the little eye? Just click it, and the background shall have gone, and you remain with layer 1. So layer 1 is the image, is this image here. This image here is layer 1. So you see, it is movable now. It is movable. You can be able to move it the way you like, right? The next thing, you can be able to increase the size, anything you want to do, anything you want to do. So I want to make it at that point like that. Click enter, because I want to write certain things maybe here, right? So what we're gonna do, we want to increase the quality of this image. So how do we do that? This is the image, right? So make sure the image that you want to increase the quality, it is clicked, like it is marked, like this one here, right? So click on image, say adjustment, start with the brightness, because brightness matters so much. So increase the brightness a little bit, because this is too much of a light, so I don't want to make it so much brighter, you know what I mean? Then contrast will make it even more better, like that. That's nice. Go back again to images, adjust, then come to high Q, stroke saturation, right? So I always like using the red one. The red one makes it more, just a little bit, just to make it. We don't want to make our image pop up so much, because the higher the quality, with the low quality camera, the low quality the image will look. You know what I mean? So we want to use again color balance. Let's use color balance. Color balance up to that point is nice. So we can also highlight the shadow highlights. You know, if we highlight the shadow, you see what has happened. If I cancel, see how the image looks like. But if I highlight the shadow, I think for this one you should highlight the shadow. You see, it is more of quality. You know what I mean? It removes the shadow. Otherwise, you can increase the amount of the shadow, the amount of the highlight. But I don't want to do that. I just want to click OK, just to make the image look better and better. So with that being said, maybe you can be asking yourself, Calvince, how do we maybe create a line? Like how do we stroke the image? Can we stroke the image, or how can we be able to add outer whatever? You know what I mean? What I mean by stroke the image is maybe making, as you guys have seen those pictures, the thumbnails on how people make lines on make some drawings across the image like this, blah blah, with the white or red or whatever color. I think you guys have seen that. So we can be able to do that here as well. But before we do that, I got you. We're going to be doing that. But before we do that, we don't want this white background, because the image looks so much white. We can go ahead and add some other background, which is different one. So we can go ahead, and I got some colors. On my downloads. Let me see if I got some. I think I got some here. Let me see this New York. No. We're gonna use, I think we're gonna use the blue one, the blue background. Like for example, this one here. Let me see. I think this one really will be at our favor, in our favor, not at, man. It will be in our favor. Make sure it is hitting both corners. Click enter. Out of that, our image is gone. I know you are asking yourself, your Calvince, the image is gone. So what do we do next to bring back our image into existence up here? Photoshop works in terms of layers. That's the only thing you need to know, right? So this one here is our whatever is the background that we want to use. But our image, which is hidden, is this one called layer 1. So what I can be able to do, I can either bring this layer up or bring the background down. So I just bring the layer up like that, and we shall be having our image up in front like that, just like that. Just dragging up, and that's it, right? So I think this one is a little bit more of looking a little bit better. I just hope so. So we can go ahead now and stroke the image or add the highlights. as you guys may. So if you want to stroke this image here, this is the layer 1. It is the image, right? So at the right side of this image here, the right side here, double click at the right side. The right side, double click. This interface will pop up. You know what I mean? After popping up, we want to stroke. Just click. This is a stroke. Just click stroke, right? But we got some color here. You see, we got some color here which I didn't do away with. Like I said, you don't need to make it so much perfect. You know. Let me say stroke. Then I click OK. Then I come back to this one here. Right. So we've just deleted the stroke layer that we don't want. You know. Just deleted the stroke layer that we don't want. You know what I mean? Just clicking the rubber tool. This is called the rubber tool or eraser tool, and dragging or just erasing whatever you don't want in your photo. But then I don't like this color, how this color is like. So why don't we use like a white color or something? So let us go back here. Let us try a white color. Stroke, then you go to white. White color is always on the top list. You see? We've just stroked it. Right? With the white color. Otherwise, you can go ahead and even say auto glow. If you don't want stroke, you can say auto glow. Auto glow will automatically make it glow, like just the way the name suggests. It will glow. It will just glow like that. You know what I mean? It is more better than stroke. So we can go ahead and click OK. Thereafter, we can go ahead and click on add some text. I don't want to make this video so much long, man. Text. If you want to add text, this is just click T here. It will bring the text, whatever. So if you don't want the yellow color, it will bring all those colors you don't want. You know, it will bring the color that you want. That's what I mean. So you can be able to choose from whatever blah blah you want to. But I like the yellow color right here. So what do you want to write in this here? Otherwise, you can be able as well to have the kind of fonts that you want to use in your writing. Like for example, for me, I want to use big condensed black. This one here. So if you don't want any text, like just click here, then the text, the fonts will appear here. You see, all these ones are fonts. All those ones are fonts, right? But damn it, no, I don't want to. Let me just. We just create another layer, but let me just delete it. Just right click, then say delete layer. It will be deleted like that. So let's come back here. No. That's create another layer, bro. Just right click and say delete layer. So come back here. That layer there. Want to add some image like beginner. Let us say beginner. How do we write beginner, bro? Beginner. But I don't want that font. I don't want that font. I want Babang be condensed. Babang be condensed, right? This one here. So say beginner. I think beginner is written like that, bro. Beginner. Then we can click that, make that all. Then come back again on text, right? Click on T. Then say tutorial, beginner tutorial, right? So we just made these two texts. So we can go ahead and enlarge them by just clicking on the corner, then enlarging like this, you know, like that. Click enter, enlarging like this. Click enter, right? Click enter. So we can go ahead and add some effects. Click on the beginner. It will be clicked already here. Then double click on the right side. We can go ahead and add some shadows like this. You can add some shadows like that. And maybe, let me see auto glow. No, auto glow will make it bad. We can just leave it like that for now. Otherwise, you can go ahead and click gradient overlay. Gradient overlay, if you click gradient overlay, it will bring all kinds of kinds of text or colors that you want to use maybe in that text. Like these are the colors. You can be able to choose any that you wanna use for your video. Click OK. Tutorial as well. Double click that side. Then drop the shadows first. Shadows, then gradient overlay, right? Tutorial, beginner tutorial. Then thereafter we can go ahead and dummy, I'm being told that my story is getting over, it's getting full. We can go ahead and just add some kind of emoji. I think I have some emoji here, man. Let me see this surprise. No, I want to use this one here. No, let me just use this one here because this one is the one which I want to use. It is so big, so just squeeze it like this and put it here, right? Man, my camera just went off, bro, like for real, nigga. All right, so after exporting like that, then everything's gonna be fine. And that's how to make thumbnails using Photoshop. This is just a basic one. There are more like complicated ones, like how you can be able to add like things like fire on clothes, how you can be able to remove that like a head on somebody, how you can be able to make different kind of things. But those are professionals that I'll be taking you one by one as we continue in this journey. Otherwise, guys, thank you so much. I'll be coming more with more tutorials on how to edit with Adobe Premiere Pro or to edit with Wondershare Filmora X. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, peace.
101 Beats. Every time I see you, I get coffee. I don't wanna feel like I'm a trophy for you. You don't have to show me off. I'm sick of always calling. You don't need to show me love if you won't be there in the morning.